Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be setting up my 45p. Really excited about this. It's been a couple months trying to get all the stuff sorted for this. It's taken a while because of what's going on in the UK right now. But everything's arrived, the plants arrived, the soil's got here, everything's arrived. So really excited just to get started. So first of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the sponsors that's made this possible. As you can see on the light, I've got a twin star light. It's the E-Series version 3. And the color rendition of this light versus the old lights, it's just a beautiful natural color. Other than Twin Star, I've also been sponsored by Arc Aquatics, which has provided these big Cerio rocks, Cerio stone. They're beautiful, and I actually did a giveaway on my Instagram channel not long ago, and the guy received 5 kilograms of this stuff. And obviously I'm sponsored by CO2 Art, great company. I love their products, and yeah, super happy for them to sponsor my page as well. And just a quick one, I'd like to give a shout out to Horizon Aquatics in the UK, which were kind enough to ship me these tropical aquarium plants. I've been struggling to find these tropical aquarium plants, want to grow pots for a while in the UK, just due to Brexit, etc. And yeah, they were really quick, great customer service, highly recommend them. So before we actually start, I would like to say this scape's going to be really heavy on Cerio rock. It's going to be a lot of Cerio stone. We're going to be using large rocks in this small 45p, and yeah, going for that kind of mountain look. To begin the scape, I'm first of all going to be putting down some just polystyrene block. This is just to protect the bottom of the tank because the rocks are actually quite heavy. I'm going to put this underneath the soil. It's not going to be any problem. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be putting it first in, and then I'll be putting the soil on top, and then we're going to be rearranging the rocks to get our hardscape. So I'm just placing this polystyrene mat at the bottom, as I said. This is just to protect the glass from the rocks. Not needed, but you could use lava rock or something similar like that as well. So we're pouring the substrate into the tank right now. We're using tropical aquarium soil, just the standard, not the powder. And yeah, we're going to be putting a base layer down, and then after that we'll place the rocks in. So as you can see on the screen, I'm placing the hardscape. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to use the rule of thirds and create that top point on like 1/3 into the left hand side of the tank. And by doing so, it kind of draws your eye into the scape. Here I'm adding some more substrate to the back of the tank, raising the high background, and this is not always needed depending on your layout. The stem plants will grow really tall. As you trim, you can get a bush, but in this layout I kind of wanted to use some mid-ground plants at the back, right and left, so it was important to get that height at the back. So I'm starting with planting. I've used Rotala rotundifolia HRA. This is a red stem plant. It also can go kind of orangey if there's not a strong light, extremely strong light above it, and nitrogen deficiency. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it in this tank. It might go very red, or it might go slightly, pinky orange. We'll see how it goes. This one I'm planting now is Rotala macrandra, and it's quite a difficult plant. It's supposed to be anyway, and it provides bright reds. So now we're just planting some AR Mini as a transition from the red stem plants at the back down to the sides and the front. And this is just going to, as I said, create a transition in height. And now I'm adding some Pogostemon helferi. This is going to be another mid-ground plant, and it kind of will also provide a transition from the mid-ground or the background to the front. So I'm looking for gaps in the rocks to place the Hygrophila pinnatifida. I don't like using super glue if I can avoid it, and this is what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to find cracks in the rocks and placing this pinnatifida where I can see them. The carpeting plant I'm using is Marselia crenata. Never used this one before, but I'm planting really densely, so I'm pretty sure it's going to have, a lot of success. And yeah, I'm really excited about growing this one. And lastly, I'm adding some Riccardia. And what I've done here is I've took some little tiny rocks that are similar to cereal stone, and I've tied the Riccardia on with like a thread. And I'm just placing those little tiny rocks with the Riccardia in places that I think would look good. So here we're filling with water. I'm filling it up with RO water, and I remineralized this with salty shrimp GHGH+. It is quite important to know that the cereal stone will raise the TDS, but generally I'm looking for a TDS of 100 to 120, maybe up to 150 if possible. But now that I have added this so much cereal stone, I'll just have to take what I can get, trying to keep it below 150 if I can. So guys, now we're finished. We've done the hardscape, we've planted, we've filled with water. And why don't you let me know what kind of fish you would like to see in here? Would you like to see a betta fish? Would you like to see shrimp? Would you like to see some kind of tetra? Yeah, why don't you let me know in the comments below? And yeah, I'm really excited for this tank. I think it's turned out really nice. And now I've got to clean up the mess on the floor because I've got loads of like tropic aquarium pots all over the floor. You should see the mess on the floor. It is a mess. But yeah, I need to set up the filter, and I need to set up the CO2. And after that, I'll take some B-roll and add it to the end of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you have, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.